Sometimes, when you're attempting to launch or get sign-off for an employee advocacy program, you may face resistance. Trust me, when it comes to social media, everyone has an opinion. But if one thing is for certain, your CMO or CFO will have questions. We've been helping companies launch employee advocacy programs since 2016, so we've just about heard them all. The first is that every employee will share the same social media post. We have seen this happen, but only when companies opt for employee advocacy platforms that aren't equipped with the essential features. Nevertheless, the misconception is that employee advocacy programs allow you to write a social media post for all employees to share, then everyone shares the exact same post at the exact same time, resulting in a bad look for the company and probably leaving a sour taste in the mouths of your employees' networks. This couldn't be further from the truth. The best employee advocacy platforms will equip you with the tools that you need to ensure that every post you curate looks totally unique when shared. DSMN8 allows you to write multiple captions for your employees to use when sharing a piece of content. We even aid the creation of alternative post captions using artificial intelligence. You can customize this further by adding multiple images, plus multiple link titles and descriptions. So if you had 5 captions, 5 images and 5 link titles, then you have 125 unique posts from the same piece of content. The second misconception is that employee advocacy is just for marketing teams. But this misconception is more about the fact that no matter their desired goals from the program managers gravitate towards marketing teams as advocates. Yes, they tend to be the most social savvy, but you're leaving serious value on the table if you don't look to other departments for advocates. Salespeople, for example, set to gain the most immediate benefit from participating. The third misconception is that employee advocacy is a PR risk to the business. People worry that employees will say the wrong thing online and bring the business into disrepute. As a program manager, you have full control over what's said and what's shared. You'll be curating content yourself and writing captions for your colleagues to use when sharing. The fourth is that employee advocacy takes time out of people's days. I won't spend too much time on this because the reality is that if you want to leverage employee advocacy, then having a dedicated platform streamlines the process and means that sharing original content takes seconds, not hours. The fifth misconception is that employee advocacy can't work in regulated industries. Employee advocacy is not industry specific, whether you're a B2B software company or a pharmaceutical company. Employee advocacy can and will work if implemented correctly. The next misconception is that you can't prove ROI with employee advocacy programs. Well, if you know enough about what marketers call dark social and the power of branding, then you'll know that for some things you have to put down the reins of attribution. However, measuring ROI from employee advocacy is simple enough using earned media value, which allows you to attach a monetary value to all of this activity. Earned media value essentially tells you what the same activity would have cost you if you'd achieved the same results from traditional advertising. In the case of employee advocacy, that's paid social versus cost per click from your program. The seventh and final misconception is that you don't need a dedicated platform to succeed with employee advocacy. I can't say with absolute certainty that there's never been a successful scaled out employee advocacy program that launched without using a platform, but the chances of this happening are slim to none. A dedicated platform gives you everything you need to succeed and scale out employee advocacy. From analytics to user management and the ability to make every share look unique.